You didn't think we were done yet, did you? What's up, everybody? We're coming to you hot with another showcase from Grand Arena. Yesterday, we had a matchup against one of the best accounts in the game. I don't think I'm exaggerating at all when I say that either. You can see for yourself. And during that match, we were able to take down a Ray using Starkiller. Now, with this matchup being as tough as it was, I did have to pull a lot of characters to other teams. Starkiller lost a lot of his usual good toys. And as a result, I don't think this team you'll be seeing here is necessarily ideal. I'm sure after watching the replay, you'll get an idea pretty quick of what wasn't really working. But as far as first tries go, I think it's super promising. I'm gonna let the footage roll and then let's talk through it a little bit. Never prevails today, so we'll see. So yeah, they get this part of the opener pretty much for free, but then we get to interrupt before the grenade happens, which is, I don't know, it's nice. So we could pop MM here. There was a decent call, it felt like, to just wait because we have Starkiller doing Dispel in a second. We did get the Dispel Omicron. I'm just gonna try choking here. See what happens if we leave it. Single taunt doesn't feel great. Kind of a weird choice here. So Vsauce is our heal. We pop it now. We would need Starkiller to do an ability, get the revive, but also mace. God, that Poe buff immunity sucks. We could just basic to try to get off. I don't know if it would try to dispel a lock debuff or not, but I think we might have to risk it here. The problem is mace isn't going to manual taunt until our next turn. This is getting weird quick. I think we have to basic. All right, mace is clear. Might as well get some buff immunity, I guess. A stun would be nice if it sticks. It does. That's pretty neat. All right, mace. Sure, man. He's doing his best. All right, unfortunately, JTR did get the crit immunity still. The ability block on Ray helps a lot. Oh, she's got ult anyway. It doesn't actually matter. 72. So we already get it next turn. No, we're not supposed to choke again. All right. Although, does it matter that both of them don't have dots? They're not going to have permanent debuffs for Vader lead. I think we're okay with that. There are some spots where getting that extra stack could matter here, right? Oh no, we just got it. Okay. I think we're supposed to basic here, right? Please. Who has lifeblood? I didn't even see it. Okay, not a full kill. Finn has lifeblood. Our Poe does? Man. Buff immunity and healing immunity. Would that actually work though? It's ability blocked. She's going into ult. Let's just try it. I don't think it works that way though, right? I think she would lose it coming out of it. Oh no, it did work. I'm being dumb. Come on. Please not now. We'll cleanse mace, it's fine. Alright, she's debuffed. She can't do that much damage to us. Unless it wears off the moment she casts. Okay. Workable. We don't need to use heal. Let's just grab some defense pen, I guess. Ow. This whole base game plan is exactly working out, huh? She shouldn't have lifeblood unless Poe falls under with dots. We actually could lose right now. Okay, mace is blocking though. JTR, please don't be a buzzkill here. That's a dispel. Okay, he did not fall under. He was right on the line. Vader died to Portland. Yeah, he's not coming back. Woo! Okay. Hard fight number 1 in the books. Fucking mace. Never again, honestly. You're fired. Weird, but in the moment, I don't really see the fights. I just have to like think about what's coming next. Streaming and playing at the same time is so weird. Okay, so this is a pretty terrible opener, right? base just immediately can't do his job anymore. We don't have a dispel. The Omicron with the team dispel is only after he's on lead, which is really, really brutal. Vader was able to take the hit, but again, you know, if they happen to go for Vader right now, I didn't think we could use the heal on him. Resisted. Dodge, resisted. Okay, it's probably tenacity. Hold on. I don't know. I mean, having her debuff doesn't actually matter all that much. Honestly, I feel like the less like side people that didn't get dots on them, the less benefit JTR has. So that's actually almost good for us. Honestly, a choke just to reduce our turn meter might have actually been the proper call here, right? So if you go from 80 to 88, that's like if we happen to counterattack one more time, I guess, and we're only 30% counter chance, the choke to reduce our turn meter might have actually been clutch. 194k. So I actually did bring down his health a little bit. Damn. So what did it actually have mattered then? When I was messing around with Relic 9 at first, I had him clocked for about 210 damage. And honestly, looking at this after the fact, that's actually really close. That actually could have made the difference. But I traded down the health in favor of more speed. And I mean, looking at how this fight played out, right? The speed actually kind of mattered. All right. I mean, from here, I don't think there was too much to really think about. Maybe like a spot check for could we have saved Vader? I think I might have used Starkiller basic here. We used basic. She ulted, she came out. And then she probably lapsed our Starkiller, right? So we lost Vader for no reason, I think. $100%. Damn. Now, let's go over a few things here. First things first, you might have noticed that we now have Starkiller at Relic 9, and you might be wondering, you know, is that necessary, or kind of where does that land in the scheme of things? So for me, because we're testing in Grand Arena and because I'm also gunning for the top of the leaderboard, the Relic 9 gives him extra health, right? And the Star Destroyer crash is based on his total max health pool. So there are decent returns. Roughly, you're usually looking at about, let's say, 15,000 extra damage on the ult, depending on what you're modding for. So it is a decent addition. I don't know that I can necessarily say that it's required, but because we're doing so much live testing and it's just unproven stuff, and we're always fighting Relic 9 GLs right now, at least where we are on the leaderboard, right? This was one of the best modded rays in the game that you can find, right? So it kind of, you know, bears to assume that you would need a little bit of extra pushing power if you're fighting against some of the best opponents as well. I don't know for certain that Relic 9 is necessarily, you know, a must there, but I'm not going to tell you it hurts either, right? It is good extra damage. Talking about weak links, we can start off, obviously, Mace Windu. Not only did he not contribute much, he also just needed babysitting the whole entire time. And yeah, obviously, that wasn't great. There are a few angles I would like to try for next week to help improve this fight. I think if we get a tenacity tank, like a good tenacity Jedi, I think that would be incredible for this matchup, and it's definitely something we're going to be looking into, although they don't really have any good offerings along those lines, unfortunately. But beyond that, we also have the issue of we only ran one tank, right? Crew was otherwise occupied for this match, but OG Kylo really did not add much as well. I mean, I guess he got a stun on JTR. It wasn't nothing, but it wasn't much either. I don't think that pushing Crew to the other team really achieved much either. I think Crew should absolutely be in this match for next time. I think this would have been so much smoother, you know, including not getting Darth Vader whirlwinded with a second tank in the team. Absolutely no contests. Yeah, it'll be a whole lot better, I think. And talking to the fight real quick, you might be wondering why I didn't Merciless Massacre immediately. The whole idea behind this was I felt that it was necessary to keep Vader fast, or faster than Starkiller on the opener, to make sure that the widest variety of matchups possible would be, you know, in our favor. As a result, this means that on his first turn, he goes before Starkiller gets a chance to do his AoE Dispel, which pulls all of the crit immunity off of the enemy team, and, you know, that would deprive us of a lot of Starkiller ult charge, potentially. So by holding Merciless for a turn, you know, we still get the choke out, we still get the debuffs enemy penalty, so that we're going to be taking less damage, and, you know, potentially I think it did lead to a better situation for us. Last but not least is closing out. You know, we did have some very specialized health mods, and to me the concern here for Starkiller is, what if they don't die, right? If your Starkiller doesn't happen to have enough health, then suddenly you're going to be in this spot where the whole team will just fall into damage immunity, and then you're going to have to fight your way out. I think the most promising thing that I'm seeing along those lines is really what happened when he got the kill shot at the end there with that rate kill shot. The basic is actually doing really good AoE splash damage, and this is critical if he's going to be able to finish the fight. You know, we had 2 people survive this time, but you know, what if that number lands at 4, right? Are you just going to be screwed out? I don't think the answer to that is yes. But I also think it's important to remember that the Starkiller wasn't really modded for much damage at all either. And pretty much all of his targets were health specific as well. The fact that he can already dish this much damage, or be able to do this much damage without really modding for it, just a crit damage triangle, really does make me think that he will have that closing power as well. And yeah, you know, I am content with this as a first fight. There's a whole lot of finesse, or a whole lot less finesse in here than the Supreme Leader Kylo fight, I would say. We got to ult. We pulled it off. I don't think if you're worried about that whirlwind, I'm pretty sure Darth Vader has AI targeting priority. You know, Rey took a lot of abuse from the Man in Black back in the day. I think she's still working out some of those frustrations to this day. It's possible we just got lucky there. I can't tell you for certain, but what I can tell you for certain is next time that we run this, we're not going to let her get the opportunity. That's all it is. Thank you for watching. Happy hunting.